Now, you're a guy. I brought this up a lot because you're sort of a divisive artist in a sense. Like there are East Coast cats. You get a lot of love out here, but you'll run into the ignorant East Coast fan who, for some reason, is stuck up about West Coast music, and there's vice versa, of course. And for a time, I'd go to people like, "Yo, I don't know if you realize that Game has put out 3 and this is before your last album, but 3 incredible albums. They've all been incredibly well produced, and now with the 4th one too. Do you really take the time? It seems like you're a guy who takes the time.
They all been #1 too. You forgot that.
And they've all went #1.
Yeah.
On the Billboard charts.
What other chart is it?
Touche. Not the rap charts.
Yeah, I don't. What is the rap chart?
I love this.
What are we paying attention to, Ro?
Exactly. No, but so you really go in and think about albums from like a pretty deep artistic standpoint as opposed to just throwing together a gang of music.
You know what? You're right. The reason I do that is because I was a fan of hip hop first. I know how a real dope album, classic album, whatever, should be put together. It should be, as close to skip free as you can make it. I think that my lab, maybe the Red album was a little scattered. I don't think my mind was there. I can't remember.
Good songs though.
Nah, the songs are always
good
gonna be there. The beats are always gonna be there, and the #1 on the Billboard chart is always gonna be there.
Always.
But Jesus Piece is my best work, and is definitely better than my favorite album, which is Doctor's Advocate. The documentary was dope. I had a lot of help on that. Doctor's Advocate. I stayed in New York for 3 months and finished that album, and that was my most West Coast album. And I was in Sony Studios at the bottom in the dungeon for 2 months, like finishing that. But Jesus Piece is the concept, the artwork, like everything, like the features, like everything is in pocket, man. It's a dope album.
Do you still feel any with everything that's happened? Do you feel still a sense of gratitude to 50 for the way things were at the beginning?
Yo, honestly, man,
I didn't know the answer to this.
Yeah, nah,
you
probably don't. I don't know. Me and you were usually one mind. You know what I'm saying? One team, one dream.
One direction.
Nah, but check it, man. Hey, 50 helped me out tremendously in the beginning, man. So, love to him and hate, depending on which day of the week it is. But yeah, nah, he helped out tremendously in the beginning, man, and did a solid for me. And I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was forced to defend myself. He tried to ja rule me, and I wasn't having. I had the whole California behind me, and you know what? I wish K Foxx was sitting where you were, and you were sitting with Shears, so I could look at you there and don't have to stare at you. But back to what I was saying, can I speak freely?
I appreciate it. I appreciate the honesty. We're getting somewhere today.
I feel like I just got to look directly at Rosenberg. Man. You know what I'm saying?
He asked you the question, so
yeah. Nah, but man, I'm just.
You ever see him though? You guys have to bump into each other at something, right?
You know what? I'll tell you one story, and I never even told nobody. I was at the SLS Hotel. That's him honking, by the way, downstairs.
Where you at? Where you at?
I was at the SLS Hotel, man, and I was just chilling. I was there by myself, and I seen bodyguards like moving a little strangely, like away from me, and I was just chilling, but I guess they must have thought it was like a setup. It was L.A., so they seen me, probably thought I had dudes planning, but I was alone. I could have got, stomped out. But I seen 50, and I was like, oh, they went and told 50 Game is down here, and they must have thought it was like a 52 fake, so they all got on the elevator and shot up, and, I just got in my car and went home.
Oh, so you didn't even see him? Like you saw him from far, but not like you weren't like...
Nah, I didn't. He didn't see
But it was
me.
in L.A., so they was probably on high alert at all times.
Yeah, man. But I ain't got no animosity like that.
Cool.
Have you ever got stomped out?
Stomped out? Yeah, I've been stomped out quite a few times. I'm from Compton, man.
No,
I don't get stomped out. Growing up, man, you win some, you lose some. And if you gangbanging and you get caught, like, you got to understand the structure of L.A. It's Bloods right here, Crips right there, Blood, Crip, Blood. Like, it's just, it's in like a 2-block radius.
Yeah.
So walking to school, depending on which gangster wanted to make himself coffee earlier that day, like, you was getting stomped out.
Shit.
Yeah. Do you really mean that though? Full stomp out, like you're on the ground at the end,
like 2 feet on your head, like jump and come down. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want that to happen.
Now I got mad like stitches. I had like 8 here. Like I've been stomped out, kicked, all that.
Tell me this: was the 40 Glock fight your last fight?
No, because 211 at Lil Wayne party was after 40 Glock.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you got into someone else. What happened again?
He from like I think rappers like say they from People's Cliques. He was one of like Jeezy's young artists, and he was wrapped up in that whole 40 Glock thing. They was kind of together in it, and I caught him at Weezy birthday party, and I told Wayne it was crazy because Wayne, that's my homie, baby, and my dudes, and I was like, man, I can't give him a pass. So how am I gonna do this? Because it's Wayne's birthday party. So I just went up to Wayne. I'm like, look, this L.A., y'all here. it's a wonderful birthday party. Like, you my guy.
I appreciate you. Having a great time.
But he gotta get
And
stomped
but I
down.
was like, yo, I gotta put hands on this dude. And Weezy was like, go ahead, blood. And I was like, whoa, oh yeah. So then I took it a step further. I went to Baby because I didn't want, it was their establishment. It was nice, man. You know what I'm saying?
But wait,
Goody Mob.
he did something to you there?
Nah, it was just the whole internet talk about my kids, wifey, like disrespect the fam. I'm gonna see you one day. You know what I'm saying? So I told Baby the same thing, and Baby was like, "Go ahead, 5." After that, Stomp City.
So there's definitely protocol when it comes to the beat downs.
What if they would have said no? What if they said, please don't do that here?
Yeah.
No, I would. Then I would have been like,
oh, but you weren't asking permission. You was just.
I mean, it was half permission, half like it gotta happen.
Right.
But then I waited because he saw me. He waited for a minute, and I just acted like like if Cipha was there, I was just talking to you, but I see him, But so when he thought that my attention was somewhere else, he made his exit, and that's when I turned around. You know what I'm saying?
Made your exit.
Yeah, I made my exit, man.
But game
remember
on
how Eddie Kane did that duck in 5 Heartbeats, like. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I went right behind him. And the thing about me, I always give you a opportunity to face up. You know what I'm saying? So I just tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, "What's good?" He eyes got big, and I took off.
So what if you said what's good, and he was like, yo, because this is what would happen if it was me. I would be like, yo, game, so sorry that happened, bro. I really didn't mean it. I was out of line.
That's what Yuckmouth did. He said,
oh, but then he went to the internet, so now you can't trust it.
Chin shot. So you really don't want to like.
You don't want to have to. If you're in the situation where you have to apologize, it's too
sock
late.
me first.
Just get the.
Just go. It's coming. Just take off.
So look, he said something about you. See, this is what.
Now it's never about me. I can take it about me. When it's about me, it stays about
family.
Me. But when you talk about the kids, like
kids.
That's not cool.
So
man.
did you warn him? Like, did you say something back? Like, if I see you, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You have kids, game, and they're growing up.
So does Floyd Mayweather.
Knowing what? Well, but this is you. We're talking about you and your situation.
Right.
So, do you think that you're setting a good example for your kids when you are confrontational?
You know what? I think I set a good example for my kids on a daily basis. They're well taken care of. They go to good schools. They're clothed, fed. Their financial futures are set up. When it comes to the streets, I'm gonna make my own personal decision, and I keep it separate from my kids. And again, if you out there, you're listening or you watching and you judge me, you're going to hell.
So what does wifey say? What does wifey
Win-win.
say about this? Because there's got to be a balance. You know what I mean?
You know
I'm sure
what?
that she worries about you when you're in the
Nah.
streets and you're getting into fights and.
We've had like real heated arguments about safety and all of that, and basically, I just tell her like, you know what it is, like this is what it is, like you're not married or getting married to a fireman, you know what I'm saying, like this is what it is.
So the wedding's still on.
November 19th, we got a reality show. You should check it out.
Reality show, and that's about the wedding or a road to the wedding or.
It's really her show. I got punked into doing it, and that's just how it goes. You know
called Game Marrying the Game?
No, it's not Game Marrying the Game. What is that?
Yeah,
What
why
are you
would
doing?
you?
I
See,
thought I
this
read
is
that
why
you
he
don't-
doesn't like you, because you say weirdo shit
didn't
like
mean
that.
that.
He
Game
gets nervous
Marrying the
around
Game.
game.
No, I didn't mean. I really thought I read that yesterday and thought it was weird. It's called
That's
Marrying
crazy.
the Game.
Yeah.
Originally, it was Married to the Game.
So you're just kind of
Yeah.
like
I
there.
follow along.
So you're just kind of there, and this is about her marrying you.
It's about me just getting punked on a reality TV show by her. Yeah, it's her show, man.
So does she get the
My
money?
kids, she got the money, she got the cars, she got everything. She
It's
got
her
the kids.
life.
It's her life.
He's getting punked. Is getting punked in the reality show to then get punked for the rest of his life.
It's like, if it was like The Price is Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would be Bob Barker, I would be in the audience, and every now and then, I run up.
No. You would be a Plinko chip.
There you go.
just
No,
be.
that's
You're a
even-
Plinko
No,
chip.
you know what? I'll take it a step further. I would be an oven.
Exactly. That's
At the
it.
end of the show, when you see the package,
But you are happy to be getting married.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy to have somebody that appreciates me, that looks good.
Okay. Simple. Keep it
He said
simple.
it's
It's
so
hard out
real.
here.
What he just said was so
It
real.
So
get real
real.
ratchet. It's slim pickings out there.
It does get ratchet.
So real.
I was in the streets. I've been in the streets from doing this promo tour from LA, all the way to ATL, all the way to New York. I done seen some things out there.
Like.
Wolves with hair pieces. It's crazy.
Bigfoots.
Yeah. It's not sexy out there. Man.
Yeah,
The winter get real cold.
There's somebody for everyone, game. There's somebody for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Game. When does the album come out?
The album is out December 11th.
So TV show November 19th.
Yeah.
Album December 11th.
December 11th.
Back
Crazy.
to back.
And probably another random West Coast beatdown late December, Christmas time for the holidays.
You know,
Is anybody else that said
Who's on the
something?
list?
Did you warn anybody recently?
Are you gonna go after Rasco or like some other random West Coast artist?
nah, man, I'm just chilling.
Dilated Peoples?
No, that's crazy.
You're not gonna bring the alcoholics back into this.
You're
Are
not
you?
gonna-
Don't mix
No,
them
man.
up.
Don't go
Yeah,
after
man.
J-Ro.
I like Tash.
Okay, Taj, a good guy.
That's my favorite one. You know,
All right.
like you got your favorite one of the group. Like out of all the groups, like Kiss is my favorite of Locks. Busy's my favorite of Bone. Tash is my favorite of the Licks.
Well, he was the crazy one.
Don't
man.
dish the Licks, man.
Never. We love the licks.
Yeah.
My guys.
And Tash had that one solo joint that was dope.
Pimpin'
Remember?
Ain't Easy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See what I'm saying?
That's why I was hot.
Bro Pound.
Bro pound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Share a
bro
moment.
pound.
Oh yeah, finally.
Oh.
Finally, now we're getting
Finally.
somewhere.